Ay. Hello. Oh, you're already here, some of you. Welcome. Just to talk to those who will watch the replay. My name is Linda. I am Norwegian, but I live in Spain. I am a teacher and I love to crochet. So good of you to join here now. I am just in the middle of making another scrap yarn ball. Just that this isn't actually a scrap yarn ball because I just took some regular skeins, some big new skeins, the colors that I wanted, and I put them together, random lengths. And I want to make another scrap yarn sweater for myself. I made 2 scrap yarn sweater lately. Hello, Killian. Oh, hello. How nice. I was just watching you from 4 months ago, just as I was winding up this, Killian. Hello, Rosie. Just as I was winding up this, I was watching you making your brown, beautiful stitch sweater and 2 pillow covers. They were gorgeous. Oh yeah, you saw my comment. Yeah. Thank you so much. Oh, this is awesome. So I made not just this one, and this I could maybe fit it, but not really. But not down here. I really want to make my own. And I made another one, and that's even smaller because I didn't have that much yarn left. Let me just, here it is. So I didn't have enough on the skein, so I added these 2 on the bottom here. But the rest was on the skein on my other ball of yarn. So it's cool. I really like it. On the back, you can choose what's the back and what's the front. I think these are so cool. So now I want one for myself. And that is why I was just now working on this to make this a good ball of yarn. But you want to watch the view, right? Oh yeah, I agree with you, Killian. Colors are gorgeous. I love a lot of colors. Hello, Rose. You said you're just stopping by to say hi. You can't stay. Yeah. You've been making mesh bags using my tutorial. Oh, thank you. That's so cool. You'll be driving. Yeah. Thank you so much, and drive safely. Yeah. Me too. The back. I really like the back. I'm kind of leaning towards that. This is, you don't see it, that this is even better than the front. I like these blues here. And when I saw these blues and with this kind of purple, pinkish or whatever, I thought, oh, I want to make myself a skein, a ball with these colors here. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, we have basically we have only beautiful days nowadays. So it is, I don't know, 32 degrees Celsius, which is, I guess, 86. I don't know, 80 something. And yeah, it's really cool. Not cool. It's not cool. It's really hot. I was sitting out knitting, knitting wool, knitting on my second sleeve of this sweater that is for a mom in my class, actually. This one. Oops, I have connected. Where did that needle come from? I hope it didn't fall out. Phew, it did not fall out of the work of the project. So one sleeve, this I finished yesterday from, I don't know, here and up or from here and up. I don't remember. And then I connected it. And then today I started the second sleeve so that I have to finish it during this or next week. 18 degrees where you are. Yeah. Hello, Nerika. So good of you to be here from all the way from India. Fantastic. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's I really love this pattern. I have made myself one. This is the pattern all the way. It never stops. It never ends. It's all of this. So, and here it is in another color, but I made it in browns. I really love it in browns. This is the original Stellar Fair Isle jumper. I don't like. I'm not very fond of these colors. I think they're too plain. So in browns and beige, I really love it. How are you, Nerika? And how are things over there in India? And what are you working on? I'm not going to work on the sweater now because I have to concentrate. I cannot concentrate while talking to you guys on that thing there. So what I am going to do is that I'm going to connect the last part that I have here. I had to go to the toilet. So I just had two colors left, this and this. And I'll be done, and then I'll start my own scrap yarn sweater, mesh sweater with triple crochets. Hello, Jackie. Oh, thank you. Chilly there too. It's not chilly here. Yeah, I bet in England it is not so hot as it is here. Yeah, I was saying that I was sitting down on the terrace in the sun for an hour and a half maybe, knitting that sleeve, and it was getting warmer and warmer. All of a sudden it was a little breeze and it was better, but I kind of felt like boom, 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 like the pulsations got a bit deep, and is this dangerous or what? But I survived. And Killian says, whenever I watch your videos, my partner loves listening to you because he loves your accent. It reminds him of when he lived in Norway. Yet I don't remember if did I ask you where in Norway did he live? It's so cool that he lived in Norway. In Mandal. Okay. Actually, I have a colleague now. She lived quite close to Mandal in Kristiansand. That, I don't know, half an hour or something. I'm not sure. And she's now selling her apartment there because she's going to stay here in Spain. Rosie says, you are so patient. Love the color work. Yeah, well, you remember when I was on the end of the first sleeve and I found that I had one stitch dropped, and I'm just, oh no, how can I mend this? Oh, it's gonna take so much time and to finish it, and I have to make another one. And then I said, I actually wish this lady only had one arm. I don't wish that, of course, but I was kind of not being that patient actually. But now that I have come almost half on the second sleeve, I think in a couple of days, if I am consistent with my work, then I will do that. But for how long did he stay in Norway? Snakker han norsk? Does he speak Norwegian, Killian? Is there a large Norwegian population where I live in Spain? Yeah, the National Day was very busy and fantastic. We are lucky here because it's not as busy as it is in Norway, so we have more control over the children. Luckily, because in Oslo, for example, with thousands and tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of pupils and classes and schools walking in the streets, I would be scared. Not scared, but really anxious to have the responsibility of all the children, and especially since we have the we have something called russ. That's when you finish high school. We have mostly two colors, red or blue. That the last year of high school, the students dress up in red or blue. It could be black or green and stuff also, but mainly blue and red. Blue is kind of economics if you studied, had gone to high school for economics, and red is for basic academics. And they get drunk all month, the whole of May, and they run around all over the place. And they have these little cards that they hand out to the children, and the children just, I want. So when we walk in the parades, they get so distracted, and sometimes they even run out of the parade. So luckily we don't have that here. Now to the first part of your question, because yes, there is a large Norwegian population. At my school, there are around 130, 140 students, and they are all Norwegian. That means they have Norwegian passports. Some of them have never lived in Norway, but they have a Norwegian father or mother, and one of them can be from Spain or from Colombia, whatever. And actually, some of them have maybe both parents from Egypt or from Serbia, whatever, but they've lived in Norway long enough to be Norwegian citizens, and then they can come here as well. So there are, of course, a lot of older people living here as well, but we don't have that much contact with them. But yes, there is kind of like a big population from Norway. Yes, he does speak Norwegian. Wow, he lived there for a year as an exchange student. Cool. I actually shouted you out in my new video that is coming out on Thursday. Ooh, because I tie-dyed a shirt he got in Mandal, and I did the Norway flag colors. I said, shout out to Lynn. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I'm really looking forward to seeing that. Hello, Manuela. Very nice. I watched your video earlier, Manuela. Well, both of them, actually. Good. Very nice. I am just babbling along here, tying the last. See, Manuela, I'm still following your example of making my own scrap ball of yarn. So, because I want to make my own sweater now. But this time I cheated because I didn't have any more scrap yarn. So I just took new yarn. And well, some of them are a little bit scrappy, but most of them were just new skeins. And this time I just took the colors that I wanted to have together. Maybe it won't turn out as good as these random sweaters, but we'll see. I missed the granny shawls, uploaded a video of the finished project. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have to, I watched 2 videos, but there are so many videos. And Killian, when I watched your video, I thought, oh, Killian has a new video. And I press it and I go to look at it, and then, is this from now or is this from earlier? And then I go out and, 4 months ago. Well, let me see it anyway, because I haven't seen it yet. I'm hoping it will be good. I'm going to start now, and I'm not going to do the same mistake as I have done on both of these. I am going to use a hook size number 8, and loosely I'm going to make the chain, the double chain. But I have to count how many. How many should I do? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62. 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, 82, 84, 86, 88, 90, 92, 94, 96, 98, 100, 2, 4, 6, 106, 106. I'm gonna go with 120. Is that too much? Yes, it's so hard to keep track of all the videos Ever puts out. That is true. Oh yeah, Vlogmas. Yeah. At Vlogmas, I was watching Passionate Kelsey and somebody else, but I don't remember. Yeah, Crochet Vision. And that was way before I discovered you, Killian. Because that was just like 3 weeks ago or so. Less than a month, I think. Manuela says, yes, Rosie, I made it with the beautiful yarn. Oh, yeah. I thought I saw that. Well, I saw you talking about it. I thought I saw it as well, but maybe I didn't. It's not cheating, it's designing. Okay, yeah, it's designing. But maybe the design it won't be as good as planned. But anyways, we'll try. So how much should I keep on the other side? Is this enough? I'm not sure. Loosely now, Linda. The first one. This doesn't count. So 1. I don't think I'll count now. I think I'll just do it so I can read your comments as well. And Killian says, I want to be crocheting, but I told myself I have to do my laundry today. Oh, boo. Yeah, I just did my laundry also. Luckily here, when I do the laundry, it takes half an hour to an hour and everything has dried up. That is so good. Because of the sun, it takes half an hour and most of it is dry. That's great. Manuela says, yes, that's right. But when I finished the show, I made a separate video of it. Oh, okay. I have to go into your account, Manuela, and just see. Was it a short or was it a regular? That it was a short, right? And Killian says, I just have to fold it, which is the worst. Yeah. I don't fold everything. My underwear and stuff, I just I bang it into the shelf. Don't need to fold everything. Well, the shirts, yeah, I fold or I hang them up. It's a short. Okay. So I'll be watching out for the shorts. And Killian said, I crocheted a Tamagotchi plushie. Wow, a Tamagotchi plushie today for a pattern test. Do you know what a Tamagotchi is? Yeah, I remember. Well, I was already an adult. But I think, where was I in this world? Was I in the northern part of Norway when that was really in? Was that during the 90s? When you weren't born yet, I guess. I think in the 90s, the Tamagotchi was really in. And I guess this has returned, hasn't it? So it's kind of in the wind again. Everybody was feeding the Tamagotchi, and if they didn't feed it and take care of it when it was crying, wanted to eat, or changing the diaper or whatever, then they died. It was hysterically funny. And Rosie also had folding the laundry. Yeah, it was in the 90s. Yeah. 1995. Oh, you're 30. Oh, you're almost my age. Well, plus 24. 54 I am. Young at heart, but very old otherwise. But I keep up with the small children at school, and I can't wait for next year when I am going to teach 5 and 6 year olds. there will be 11 of them. There were supposed to be 13, but then a couple of twins won't come. They went to another school in Gran Canaria, I think. So then we'll be just 11, as I have right now my fourth graders. It's going to be cool. I love being with the smaller ones. And actually, I brought my cat, my Scrappy Brutus or Scrappy Rasmus Leonardo Canada. I brought that doll or cat to school, and I introduced him for the class on Tuesday because they came. 6 of them came, and 2 others. And but I ended up calling him Lappe Brutus. Lappe for patches. That's in the Norwegian way of saying patches, like patchy Brutus. Then I added Brutus, so that was kind of like, it felt more natural. I don't know why, but Brutus, why? I don't know. It ended up being that. But I think still we can have the surname Canada. And I'm actually going to say hello to you all from Lisa. She wished she could be here, but she has some weeks now that she has to take care of other things. But she'll be back, and she's with us in spirit. And I want to read to you what she sent, what she said in the email. Let's see if I can find it here. She said, "Please tell everyone that I missed them, but I will catch the replay. That I said to behave and to drink their water, put the hooks and needle down now and again, and stretch those hands and arms. Like Santa, I will know who was naughty." Laugh out loud. So, yeah, that was a message from Lisa. Oh, where are you guys? There you are. Oh, yeah, Killian, we are twins. Absolutely. We love the same colors, things, and everything is so alike. That's cool. My favorite subject to teach? It varies a bit. I love having a literacy. I mean, we call it Norwegian, and then mathematics with the small ones. And but I love having music with my own class. I love having English and Spanish with my own class when they're little. I have fourth graders now. I don't love having Spanish with them because it's so divided. It's so difficult. But and I love social studies. I'm not in love with, or I don't really like science. Kind of like it at times, some of the themes like planets and stuff. But I prefer social studies to that. What else? I don't like home economics. We have that also. That for fourth graders, they're in the kitchen making food and stuff. And nope, I'm not going there. So the other teacher would have to have had to do that this year. I did not want to. And of course, with the smaller ones, I love manualidades, that is arts and crafts. Not with the bigger ones. Teaching them how to knit and crochet and stuff is kind of hard because it's kind of quite difficult, especially when you have a lot of them, a lot of children. But with 11, maybe it would work. Yeah, we love Lisa. Lisa seems so sweet. Yeah, she is the best. And she is always in advance. When I think of something, I'm thinking, oh, I should do something. What should I do for quiz or whatever? And then she just sends me something and, oh, that's a brilliant idea. She has so many good ideas on everything. And she has a lot of tips for me. She's kind of my personal assistant. so I named her my moderator online here. Rosie has a bottle beside you. Very good. Yeah. It's good that we have Lisa reminding us. Maybe I'm so similar because I do not like social study, but I love science. Oh, do you teach also? Are you a teacher? Yeah, we complement each other. Oh, yeah, Manuela. Lisa reminds you of your little sister. Yeah. Yeah, she's amazing. I told her in my email when I wrote back to her, well, something about that. You are my irreplaceable support. She is irreplaceable. She is just fantastic. Have I got enough now? Should I count maybe? I'm going to count in Norwegian. Maybe you can pick it up, Killian. Or maybe your partner is listening in. No, you work in healthcare, yeah. And personal assistant, but I work in a lab in pathology. Oh, cool. Help the pathologists to make their diagnosis for various diseases. Pathology, is that when they're dead? Oh, is at work. Oh, okay. Well, maybe you can show off when he comes home counting. No, I'm just joking. Let me see now. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, 82, 84, 86, 88, 90, 92, 94, 96, 98, 100, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 114. I was not off at all. 114. That's a really good guesstimate if I was done or not. I'm not sure. 114, is that a little bit too small, maybe? You do autopsies, yeah, but primarily work with surgical specimens. Basically, I dissect surgical specimens and submit sections that will get turned into microscope slides for the pathologist to review. Wow. Oh, yeah, you cut up body parts. Woo. Well, some people have to do that as well. It seems pretty, well, I shouldn't say it seems pretty cool, but I guess the corpses are cool, like cold. It seems like a very interesting job. What do you do for a job? I cut up body parts. Definitely interesting. Absolutely. I'm not sure. 114. I had 106 on that. 6. That's 8 more now. Let me do 2 more. 2 more and we'll be done. And then 1 extra. No. Yeah. There we go. And now to find the end. It's easier with this that it doesn't get twisted. When I did a sweater, I wanted to do it in the rounds, and it was so difficult for me to find. Well, not to find the other end, but I twisted it as I went for the first round, and when I came one round around, it was twisted like 3 times, so I couldn't do it. I had to go back and forth. That was for the Danish sweater, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's start. Do we go in the first? Yes, let's do that. Or maybe I shouldn't. At least you're not a dentist. Yeah. I would prefer being a pathologist or to a dentist. I can't understand how, but I'm very lucky. I'm very happy that we have dentists, that people want to look in the teeth and cure them. But sitting like this all day, looking into people's mouths, never in a million years. But laying there, getting the teeth fixed, that's okay. I got my wisdom tooth taken out the other day. It's getting better now. Yesterday it was okay, but Friday it was in the night it was kind of killing me. But then I kind of cleansed it, and it was better. Killian almost went to school to be an orthodontist. Yeah, so glad you did. Yeah. Hello, Laurie. So good of you to join, Laurie. Yeah, she is. She is an interesting person, that Killian. And you're so fun and so. And you fart a lot in your videos. You fart. I mean, all those sound effects makes me laugh. Oh no! Did I skip one? No, I didn't. No, said it is Laurie. I never knew about it, but I worked in a hospital lab during my undergrad and kind of fell into it. It is a master's program in USA or Canada. I don't think the career exists anywhere else. Yeah, those farts suddenly, from time to time, there they go, another fart. You know what? There is a Norwegian rally driver. His English is really, really bad, but he was the best rally driver, at least in the Europe. I don't know if it was in the world, but his English was quite kind of bad. So he had his sayings when he tried to speak English. Oh, how can I explain this? Because in Norwegian it's really funny. I have to explain some things. Well, in Norwegian, fart or fart, that means speed in Norwegian, like the velocity, like going very fast. So fart, that's velocity. And then smell, that is the bang, the crash, right? So velocity, fart, and the bang or crash, which is the smell. And then he said, somebody was interviewing him, asking him, "Oh, don't you get scared of that velocity?" No, it's not the fart that kills you; it's the smell. It's not the velocity that kills you; it's the crash. But it's not the fart that kills you; it's the smell. It's so funny. Rosie, now I'm interested farting. Yeah, Killian's videos are very, very good. She's so easygoing and very, very nice work. She's as colorful as I am, or maybe even more so. Really, really love her work. So if you haven't watched her videos yet, you should. You will not regret that. Yeah, fart means speed. You knew that. My partner told me that. He said the rows say fart everywhere. Yeah. That must be hilarious for you guys when you come to Norway and it said fart in the roads. Maybe that's where you got that from. He brought it home and told you to put it in your videos. Yeah, tell that joke to him. Maybe you could, no, I don't think so. Add the first part of the joke because, no, it's kind of too difficult. It's a kind of a Norwegian expression that doesn't cling in English, but that one really does. The fart and smell thing does. Thanks. And Laurie says, my daughter did study abroad in Scotland, and one of her flatmates in school was headed back to Scotland to become a PA person, but the traditional physician's assistant. And Killian says, maybe you can say the first part and I will play him back this video. Yeah, okay. Yeah. We have an expression in Norwegian. It's a, det ikke bare. But. Nei, det ikke bare, men. Det ikke bare. And bare is only. It could be only, or it could be all other things as well, but only was the word he chose. And men, that's like but. So he said, it's not only, but it's kind of like, it's not that easy. Well, that's the English way of saying that expression, but it literally translated it into English saying, it's not only, but. Laurie says, one time my daughter was like 6 years old and the doctor asked her if she had ever passed out. My daughter's literal answer was, well, there was this one time when my sister farted in her face. Oh, that's amazing, Laurie. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's hilarious, Laurie. Poor daughter. Oh, I'm crying. Oh. Yes, you will. Rosie, you will really love her content. Absolutely. I'm glad that this color is working out longer than I thought, because I thought that I would not have enough to do the first round with this color, that it just would be the chain. But now I am actually working on this, the triple crochet. Let me see how this will be big enough. Yeah, maybe I even will have to decrease. Maybe I should decrease. Maybe I should decrease on the second row, because that's kind of the bad part about it, that it gets so big that it's kind of sloppy. It shouldn't be that sloppy. The red Danish sweater is kind of really sloppy up here. I think I have to connect it better here so it's not as wide, but like that. Hello, Vima from India again. Nerika was also here, or maybe she's still here. Let's see. It wasn't Nerika, wasn't it? Yeah, it wasn't Ravinder, it was Nerika. Why not find her? Well, very nice of you to join, Vima. And Manuela is working on her pineapple hexie cardigan with cotton. Yeah, I'm so amazed how you can do that, Manuela. That pattern? Oh my goodness. People telling me I have patience. I don't think I would have had patience for that. Maybe if I first learned it, of course, but I'm kind of hesitant of learning new things. But it's really, really interesting and beautiful. Oh, a lot of frogging? Okay, I will not do that anytime soon then. Yeah, so good that you're here, Vima. How are things going, Vima? What are you working on? Oh, this was a bit tight. Drink your waters. I should drink mine. Maybe stretch a little. Ooh. 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 Ready. Not much stretching though. Yeah, you don't have to frog now. Now you're in the zone, I guess. Almost finished the first part. Fantastic. It's going to be awesome to see how it turns out in the end. You love your hexies, Manuela. That's for sure. We can call you the hexy lady. You know what? No, that's not good. That's not in Norwegian. Hex means witch. So I will not call you the witch lady. You're the hexicardigan lady, not the witch lady. Lisa actually sent some questions for us so we can have a little quiz. And I was thinking about one other kind of quiz. Just naming some capitals from a specific letter. We could do something like that also. Yeah, Vima is saying lots of frogging with pineapple stitch. Is that you doing, or is it you just commenting on Manuela? And Killian, oh, you're so bad at geography. Yeah, just watch. Maybe there is an easy one as well. I think there are some easy ones. I love geography. Like, I didn't know. I think it was good that I didn't know all the states in the USA. I shouldn't brag too much. So it was good that I got some of them wrong. If I did Africa, though, I would do all of them correctly. I might get one or two mistakes, though, but mostly I get them correctly now. But I have been practicing with my students and with myself. So that's why. Europe, I think I'll pass there as well. I think I'll do all of them, but I may kind of hit one or two wrong, but I don't think so. Asia? Oh no. I would do, I don't know. Maybe I would do like 70%. I might. Oceania? No way. I know Australia and New Zealand, and I know that there are some other countries and islands, but which is which? No, that's not my cup of tea. But South America, I'll do pretty well as well. Manuela says, yes, I was fiddling with the pineapple station after frogging a couple of times. I got it good. With bright colors, yeah. Oh, it's saying for Manuela. Antarctica, yeah. Whew, luckily. Okay. I have a question. Why don't polar bears eat penguins? Why don't polar bears eat penguins? And Rosie says, I tried to find a way to make sun hats without frogging. Yeah. Polar bears are on the north and penguins in the south. Yay, Killian, you got a geography question / science question right. Exactly. Polar bears on the North Pole, penguins on the South Pole or Antarctica. We've actually had some questions. Hello, Linda Snyder. Welcome. We've actually had a question about what was it? Was it the biggest? I think it was the biggest desert in the world. And it is not Sahara. Maybe it wasn't the biggest. Maybe it was the something. And it was Antarctica, actually. You got busy, lost track of time. Yeah. You should watch the replay because we've been laughing. I've been crying. Oh, I've been crying here. I still have some lagrimas, tears in my eye. The biggest desert. Okay, that was it. Thank you, Rosie. Everybody thinking that must be Sahara, of course. But no, it was on Antarctica. We can't see it because it's under all of that ice. I think I have to go get my other Mac, the school Mac, because I did not. I need those questions from Lisa, and they're on my mail, and then I won't be able to see you at the same time. Yeah, I didn't know that either, Killian. There is a desert under Antarctica. Really interesting. Absolutely. Just 1 minute. I'll get my other Mac. Let's see what she has prepared for us. Yeah. First question. Are you ready for this, maybe? Maybe you're not. Linda says, I even put a post on a page for everyone to remember to watch. And then I forgot. Yeah, but you're what is it called? You're pardoned. It's okay. No precipitation in Antarctica. I'm going to do a post right now to Linda Schneider. Thanks for reminding me to do that. Okay. Well, the first question, or actually the second question, because the first question, Killian got a point. Antarctica. I mean, because the polar bears live on the North Pole, Arctic, and the penguins on the South Pole. And the next question is, what is the chemical symbol for gold? What is the chemical symbol for gold? So it's not just geography questions. Yeah, Killian again. You're really doing it. I mean, you're really in the zone here. Ow. In Norwegian, that word, I mean, if we turn those two letters into a word, that means ouch. Ouch. Ow. And it's a diphthong in Norwegian also. Put it like in August. Yeah, you have that as well. AU. Ow, we say. The next question, what's the capital of Australia? Capital of Australia. Spell it out again. It is not Sydney, it is Canberra. Canberra, Rosie, correct. Canberra. Not Sydney, not Perth, not Melbourne, but Canberra. And now there is a question that I would not know the answer to. I don't think I would. Maybe I would, if I didn't read the answer, I would have thought a lot and I wouldn't have had an answer. And when I heard the answer, I would think, oh, I've heard of her. Oh, no. Oh, no. I kind of revealed a little bit. Killian says, I wasn't even going to try. Oh, your partner lived in Australia too. Yeah, he would have. Who wrote Pride and Prejudice? Pride and Prejudice. Who wrote it? He's really international, your boyfriend, your partner. coffee. Yeah, that would have been my answer would have been Canada, I guess. Oh yeah. Yeah. You're right. Killian, you're right. Austen, yeah. Jane Austen. That is true. So, really well. Of course, it wasn't a geography question, so that's why, I guess. The next one. What's the name of the longest river in the world? Yeah, well traveled, yeah. All these are out. Ouch. It's not the Amazon. Some say it is, but it's the Nile, yeah. Yes, Kellyanne, you're right again. And it's a geography question. Seriously? Very good. The Amazon is the river that has the most water because it's very, very wide. But for the length of it, it is the Nile. Even though some argue about it. The Nile is considered the longest. Next question. This is about pop culture and movies. Who voices the character of Elsa in the movie Frozen? I would have not known this because I have no idea who this name is. Oh, Killian got the third place in a trivia night a few months ago. Oh, not a clue. Lady Gaga? No, it's not Lady Gaga. I would have known I know who Lady Gaga is, but this person I don't know. I'll wait 10 seconds, and if there aren't any suggestions, I will give the initials. One more stitch, and I'll give the initials. Something with an M. Yeah, the surname is with M. The first name is with I. Idina, yeah, cool. Menzel, yeah. That's right. You knew it. You know your movies. You know your Disney, right? Where did it go? Oh, there. Still about pop culture and movies. What's the name of the franchise that has created the highest grossing movie of all times? She played Elphaba on Broadway and Maureen in Rand. That's the only reason I knew it. Yeah, I thought it was her, but I couldn't remember her first name. Okay. And Laurie couldn't think of her name. One of my friends went to a concert of hers. Oh, she's a singer, of course. It's not Star Wars. It's not Disney. It is, yeah. How can I hint to this? I guess it will have to be by letter. It starts with an A. And it's one word. It's not Harry Potter. It starts with an A, like A, B, C, A. The letter A. It says here that it is a franchise. What is the name of the franchise that has created the highest grossing movie of all time? But I've heard about this name. I don't know if this is a franchise or if it is a movie. I'm kind of thinking, isn't this a movie? Maybe it's from one of, yeah. If it is an Avatar, it is Avatar. The answer here is Avatar. But maybe you can update me on, is Avatar a movie or is it a franchise? Because the right answer is Avatar, according to Lisa. I think there are 2 Avatar movies, so I guess it is a franchise. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then Avatar it is. Then you got the point. Got it anyway. The next, the last for pop culture movies. In the movie The Wizard of Oz, what is Dorothy's dog's name? And Laurie says, oh, right. Yeah, Toto. Correct, Kellyanne. And then Laurie and Manuela. All of you knew that. I did not. And Laurie says, all right, Avatar. There is more than one Avatar, so I think it qualifies. It also has a whole section on one of the Disney World parks. So maybe it's actually a Disney franchise. I guess Disney owns the franchise Avatar. Could we say it like that, maybe? The franchise, I think a franchise is that, like the Harry Potter movies, there are several movies for the same. Pirates of the Caribbean, that's a franchise. It's kind of like a world of movies in the same. Mission Impossible. And Killian says, I guess Disney may be too broad to qualify as a franchise. Yeah, that would be like the umbrella for all of the. I guess they have a lot of franchises. Yeah. Okay, let's go on to some science and nature. Yeah, kind of a series, yeah. Just with movies. Disney owns Star Wars too, and Pirates of the Caribbean, and the Muppets. Yeah, so those are different franchise that Disney owns. Yeah. Science and nature. And this I knew. What is the name of the smallest particle that makes up all matter? Still surprised that it wasn't Star Wars, yeah. It's the atom. Absolutely. Atom. Not electron, but atom. The first thing you said. Quark? What's that? I not know what quark is, but it was an atom. I remember when we learned about atoms at middle school, and I just, what? Everything is made up with atoms. These tiny little bits that you don't even see. And the teacher told us that if there was no atom, things would fall through it. So if there was no atoms in the wall, then you could go through the wall. And I just, what? Like there suddenly is no atoms in the wall? I'm kind of imagining how that would be, like a ghost going through or whatever. That's really not my my subject. Quark is dark matter. Oh, okay. Or just throwing out science stuff. Yeah. But this is the wrong answer. We just had it. Here, Lisa said the wrong answer. Lisa, don't you remember from earlier when we had? I'm just talking to the replay now. Lisa, don't you remember we had this question earlier and the answer was different? It is. What is the largest desert in the world? Rosie says that it is the kind of particle CERN, or the nuclear, right, makes in the collider. Scientists don't even know what dark matter is. Yeah. Antarctica, yeah, Laurie. Cool. She said Sahara. Lisa, it's not Sahara. Oh, you missed the conversation. Oopsie. Let's see what the next question is. Just let me make a couple of stitches so I can get a little bit longer on my work here. How many sides does a triangle have? Oh, that's so difficult. Linda Snyder says hot fudge sundae. Oh, wait. That is desert. Yeah, Rosie, three in the triangle. Three. Triangle. In Norwegian, we say triangel. triangel. No, it's triangel. Yeah. Tre is 3. Same as you guys. What? That is it. The way to remember. 12 angles? What? 12 angles. Sorry, Gillian. It's not 12. It is 3. What is the smallest planet in our solar system? I knew that one. The way to remember how to spell desert. Desert versus desert is desert has 2 S's because we want more of it. Cool. Mercury, yeah, Rosie, you are right. It's the first and the smallest, closest to the sun. Yeah, Pluto doesn't count. That's true. It's not a planet anymore. It's just like a dwarf planet, so it doesn't count anymore. Next question. What is a baby goat called? I did not know this. Is it for real or is this just a Lisa joke? A Billy. Oh, I would say that. Kid, yeah. She said it's a kid. So I guess, Laura, you're right. But I like Billy more. I mean, Billy Goat Gruff, right? But I guess those are not the children. It's the big ones, maybe. Kids in German as well. So it is kid. How cool. I mean, you call all your American children for kids. So they're all goats. I guess my students would be happy to if I were calling them goats. Because they go around all day talking about, oh, you're the goat, greatest of all times. Americans are weird. Kids. This one we also had before, but it's a long time ago. What is a group of lions called? A group of lions. What are they called? Yeah, Killian, pride. You're really blooming here. Like Kitzbühel. Kitzbühel, where they go skiing downhill, and it's really dangerous. Kitzbühel, I guess Kitzbühel is the most dangerous place to go skiing downhill. A lot of accidents there, and it looks really, really scary and exciting. And just closing your eyes, scary. Not if you're going downhill, though. Don't close your eyes. Then you're gonna die. Billy Hill. Next question. What's the name of the fastest land animal? The fastest land animal. Yeah, it's the cheetah. Correct, Killian. The cheetah is the fastest. I wonder if there is an animal in the ocean that's faster, since she said it like that. But I don't think. Oh, she meant in the air, maybe, because a flying bird may go faster, I guess. Some of them, maybe, probably. So it's a cheetah. But don't cheat her. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. Okay. Next question. It's the last question. Who in this group is oddly obsessed with Canada, even though she is not Canadian? Lisa! Yay, Rosie! Lisa Bond. My name is Bond. Lisa Bond. Not me, but her. All of us. Yeah, well, I bet, Rosie, we've all gotten contagious. We have been... how do you say that? When you get passed on a disease to somebody else, it is contagious. But Lisa has influenced everyone. Yeah, that's the better way to say it. Absolutely. So we're all Canada. Even my cat is called Canada. Lappe Brutus Canada. The one that I'm going to use on school. And Laurie says, Rosie, that's a fair answer. Yes, Lisbon was contagious. She contaminated us. Yeah, contaminated. I don't like the word contaminated in this sense. But contagious, yes, but contaminated seems so negative, like really, really bad. I contracted a disease from you. Yeah, that's a bit more positive. Addicted. Addicted to love. That was the last question, but I was thinking also, could you name some capitals in the world with the letter B? Because there are a whole bunch of them. There are 24. I knew 16 of them, and then I looked it up, and there were 24. I didn't bring my paper out, though. Yeah, Barcelona is not. Maybe you could call it a capital of Catalonia in Spain, but it's not Spain's capital. Bangkok in Thailand, very good. In Brazil, what is the capital? It's almost Brazil, that's true. Berlin in Germany. But in Belgium, what's the Belgian capital? Because it starts with a B. Brasilia, yes, that's correct. That's in Brazil. No, it's not Antwerp. Capital cities. Capital cities. It starts with a B, Manuela. Brussels. Yeah, Kellyanne. Correct. Geography. And you know, Manuela lives just an hour away from Brussels, I think. Or 2 or 3 hours, because the Netherlands and Belgium are really close. Bonn used to be the Western Germany capital, but it's not anymore. Brussels sprouts yummy on your ice cream, right? What about Lebanon? Brain is that? Oh yeah. Lebanon. What's the capital there? Or in Iraq? I bet Iraq, you should know. Listening to the news for the last, not the last 10 years, but before that. No clue. Bulgaria, that's a country, and Sofia is the capital. Botswana, that's a country in Africa. It doesn't have a capital with B though, but very good. Yeah, you can name countries also with B. That's okay. And what about brain freeze? What about China? Bergen! Oh, you make me proud, Laurie. My hometown. Brain freeze. That starts with a B. It's true. That is true. Beijing. Yeah, cool. And let's see. What about Hungary? Or Slovakia? I'm kind of getting a little bit confused. Am I saying the right things now? Laurie says, I even had a friend from Beijing and couldn't think of it. Yeah. But Lebanon, it's Beirut. Beirut. And Iraq, Budapest. Yes, that is Hungary. I was thinking something else. I was thinking Bucharesti. That is Romania, I think. Bangkok. That's a good one. Hong Kong. We'll go for that. Hong Kong. A new name of the Hong Kong. Bratislava. Yeah, good. That's in Slovakia. I didn't remember that now. What was in Slovakia? But you mentioning Bratislava, then I remembered that is Slovakia. Let's see now. Should I just connect them here now? No, it's. Let me see. I must make sure they don't twist now. So there. I have come in the round. It's kind of twisting a little bit, but I don't care because I'm making it work. I'm making it work like that. You can't see that it's a little bit twisted here, can you? I don't think so. Burger King. Yeah, Burger King. They have a king. They have their own king, so why not? It's a monarchy, right? Like Norway is a monarchy, Sweden, Denmark. Finland is not. Iceland neither. The Netherlands, you're a monarchy as well. Roses. Oh, everyone will see that. Do you think so? Yeah, Baghdad. That is in Iraq. Okay, phew, Rosie. And if they would have seen it, I don't care because it's gonna be mine. Oh, I was thinking about if I wanted to. No, I'm not going to decrease. I think this is going to be just my size. So I shouldn't decrease. There's just 2 more weeks. Buenos Aires. Yeah, cool. Yeah, Killian will be back in just a bit. Have to put this laundry away. Yeah, that has to be done sometimes. 2 more weeks of school, and then I will be off. And I am really going to do that 24 hours crocheting from 7 in the morning until 7 in the morning the next day. I'm gonna do it. First, just as a vlog, and then maybe I'll take Sam up on her word or her proposition to do a live. Ooh. Oh, I haven't got a lot of battery left, 15%. I have to hope it will last for another half an hour or so. Lori says, Bogota, yeah. I just had to think about South America. Absolutely. Bogota in Colombia. And we have Switzerland. Switzerland. Just 4 letters. Belfast. Yes, of course, Lori. Why didn't you think of that before? Duh. Where are your hobbies from? Actually, the other day I read a comment from Mary, who is from Ireland. So now I can scratch off the regular Ireland as well. I'm gonna do that. You're laughing at yourself. Yeah, you should. Oh, it's always like that. The things closest to you, you can't find your glasses, right? I don't know where my glasses are. On the top of your head. Basel. Oh no, it's not Basel. That was where the Rosie. Oh yeah. I was thinking, aren't you from Switzerland? But you're not. You're from Austria. Basel is where the Eurovision was held, but it's not capital. Separate countries. Yes, they are separate countries. It's Bern, in Switzerland. Let's see what else. And then there are some really strange ones. In Belize in Central America, there is also, but I don't remember the name. I don't remember the name. But Mali in Africa has Bamako. Bamako. I just remember that now. Totally out of order, says Rosie. And Laura says, I was literally carrying my daughter when she was 1 and asked her dad where she was. Is that what they call giving milk fog? I don't know how you say that in Norwegian, but ammetåke, like a fog from giving milk to the babies. Belize is in Central America. It's supposed to be super beautiful. Yeah, I guess it is really, really beautiful. And it has a capital with the letter B, but I don't remember what it's called. I just remember that it has. No, this was not correct. Budapest, we said. Yeah. We honor your expertise, Linda. Wow, you know your stuff. Well, I'm kind of obsessed with those. I guess I'm a little bit autistic, liking to know these facts about capitals and countries. So at times I go practice. I just find a game online and I practice for a little bit. Bucharest. I think I said it. That it is in Romania. And Manuela, Linda, do you know our head capital? Okay. Let me see if I remember. Because Amsterdam is kind of, but it's Hague, isn't it? Isn't it Hague that is the real capital? But then everybody knows it's Amsterdam, but that's kind of like the public capital or something. And then we have Bolivia that has 2 capitals, actually. Yeah, Amsterdam. Okay. Yeah, Den Haag. Yeah, because Den Haag or Hague. But you have 2, haven't you, Manuela? So Amsterdam is the head capital, and Hague is the administrative, or vice versa. Yeah, Amsterdam is not with a B. No, it's not. It was just an extra question for us, or for me, actually. Laurie says, yeah, well, Manuel says yes, but Amsterdam is head capital. Okay. Laurie says, my youngest daughter loves random facts. None of her friends will let her and her husband be on the same team for trivia because they're both like that. Yeah, absolutely. But you're not lost yourself, Laurie. You're pretty trivia yourself. Yeah. At our school, we had some quizzes and stuff, and I teamed up with a man called Magnus. He is really good at trivia, and I also quite. We are like 3-4 people on my school that really loves trivia, and we were on the same team and we won. And then the next time we were going to have this quiz type of thing, we sat on different tables like randomly, and then the directive of the school put us together, and okay, if they want to. So we're just woo. How cool is that? So of course we won. Ugh. And if you remember from Thursday, oh, I have to show you. Or did I put it already in my video or is it on the video that I'm making now? Oh, I'm lost. I think it's from the video that I'm making now. Remember on Thursday on the live, there was a girl lady from Denmark, Vibeke, and she has Diving Duck Crochet YouTube channel with a 200,000 subscribers. And she has a whole bunch of tutorials. And I just went in there, and the first one I saw, it had more than 1 million views. It was so cool. A tutorial for a head, kind of a scarf. I'm going to show you because I made one. Look at this. Huh? Isn't it cool? It's a hoodie with, you can put this up here so you can keep warm. And this, it's like this, but you just fold it back like that. So it's really, really pretty. It's so cool. I just adore this. And it was so good, easy to follow her instructions. Only thing is that it took a little bit more time than I thought because it's single crochet in the back loops for 97 rounds for 20 centimeters. Let's see. This part down here, around 97 rows. And then this is half double crochets, and that was easier. That didn't take that much time. And it was increasing first, increasing, and from here on up, it's not increasing. So it's really cool. So beautiful. I would have loved to make it in brown as she did, but I didn't have that color. And I think this green was really pretty as well. I have to put it on again. Or maybe I should put it on me. Let's see. Here in 32 degrees heat. Isn't this cool? Really, really nice. Yeah, you should make it, Killian. It's so beautiful. So go to her page. Let me put it in here. Diving Duck Crochet. Oops. And her name is Vibeke. Yeah, for wintertime, this would be awesome. I was thinking, oh, I can't wait for the winter to wear this. And then I was just, Linda, it never gets below 10 degrees Celsius here during the day. So, but if I go to Norway, I can use it. And it definitely is good for presents, that's for sure. Laurie says, I know lots of random facts, me too, but can't always think of them. My daughter blows my mind with what she remembers. Mm-hmm. How does a zebra get born? Like normal horses, I guess, from the mom. Stripy. Oh, I haven't named him. My styrofoam head. I have not named him. I have this man, and then I have a little girl as well. Should we name him? What does it look like? If you made that with nice if you made that with nice for a lightweight cotton, that could be sun protection and block out dust. Yeah. Stripe by stripe. How does it get burned? Stripe by stripe. Yeah, good idea, Manuela. We can name him after Lisa's husband, Dan. So Lisa has a Dan and I have a Dan. Yeah. From now on, this is Dan. Oh, sorry, Zolander and Stephen and Paul. Maybe we call him Dan Zolander, Stephen Paul, or then it would be Dan Stephen Paul Zolander. Nah, I think Dan. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do. Let me put this on him again. Do I have a little girl as well? What should we call her? Yeah, Dan is perfect. What should we call the girl head? Daisy. Yeah. Dan and Daisy. Fantastic. So Betsy. Here's Betsy. Betsy is looking good with her sweater. Betsy, Dan, and Daisy. Awesome. Awesome. Let's get you dressed properly, like that. There we go. You must be dying of heat. Oy. Let's see here. 9%. Uh-oh. Dan and Daniela. Cool too. Dan and Daisy. Dan and Daniela. I think Daisy, maybe? Betsy, Dan, and Daisy. Daisy and Daniela. Dandy. Dandy, like D and with a Y and Daisy. Dandy. Yeah. Calling both of them for Dandy. Together. I'm wondering if I should bring out my charger. If it will reach the whole way over here, I'm not sure. Ooh, my camera's in the sun. We have joy, we have fun, we have seasons in the sun. La 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 la. I've not gone to the pool this weekend. Maybe next weekend. What are you working on, peeps? Well, Manuela is working on the hexie cardigan, pineapple. Arnold. I didn't see that before now. Arnold is pretty cool as well, but it'd be Dan. Dan and Daisy. Yeah, laundry still. Oh, it never ends. That much. Oof. Oh. I'm a bit lazy. I just put everything in at once. I don't have much whites. I don't have any whites, actually. Just from time to time. Very seldom. So I just put everything into one machine and then it's done. That was that week's laundry. Wait. Rosie's sewing tops that fit you. Cool. So you're sewing? Does that mean you're sewing, or is it crocheted items that you're sewing together? or are you using a sewing machine? No jersey, no jersey and sewing machine. I'm not sure if if you're saying no jersey and sewing machine, or if you say no jersey and sewing machine. This is the thing with the comma, you know. Hang him not. Wait until I arrive. You remember that story? When the king got news that his friend was being captured and they wanted to hang him. His servant had captured him and they wanted to hang him. And then he heard it and then he sent a telegram saying, hang him not. Wait until I get there. Oh, this was in Norwegian. It doesn't work in English. But the writer said, hang him, not wait until I get there. Something like that. In Norwegian, it is better. I guess maybe you have it in English, but just the words are a little bit different. Just had ad. Oh, it was an ad. Okay. I need to find my charger. If not, we're dying here. Let's see if I can work it out. I will have to move in order to be able to charge. There. Can I sit here now? Whoops. Oh, that's another angle. Oh, yeah. Good, Killian. You get what I'm saying. Yeah. So I'm not quite sure. I'm not sure, Rosie, if you mean that you're not making a jersey and sewing machine, or that no, you're not crocheting. You are making a jersey on a sewing machine. Where'd you put this? Okay. It can roll on the table. Oh, the other way, like that. I can't wait until I get to the blue part. I love when these purple pinks are connecting with blue. I think that is really, really beautiful. And Rosa says, I learned to sew jersey on the sewing machine by trying to make tops. Very good. Now I understand. Very good, Rosie. Thank you for clarifying that for me. That's brilliant. I really would love to know how to sew. I used to watch these programs, these Project Runway programs, and I watched them making all of these beautiful dresses and outfits with a lot of colors, with drapings and with whatnot. And I'm just, wow, I want to learn. I want to know how to do that. But I just want to know how to do it. I don't want to learn it. I just want to be able to do it without having to learn it. It will take too much patience and failing to get there. So haven't got time for that. I'm not that interested. Killen says she loves cooking her I get. She loves cooking her family and her dog instead of. Yeah, she loves cooking her family and her dog. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Actually, I had a girl in my class. She's 16 now, but when she was in third grade, we were writing in English, and they were going to write what they liked to do, and she loved dogs. That was just her favorite thing in the whole world. So she was going to write, I love to walk the dog. And then she said, I love to walk the dog. And I told her what that meant. And she, no, no, I don't like that. To walk them and fry them. Oof, no, 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 no. And Kian said, Linda, that isn't how that works. Oh, now I'm a bit confused. Something I said, and I missed it because I kind of jumped the comments here. I'm not sure what doesn't work or what is not how it works. Rosie says I'm not. Oh yeah, yeah. Of course, that's not how it works. That you just know how to do it. You have to learn first. I know. But it takes so much time. I haven't got it. I want to crochet. I prefer to crochet. Oh, you sure I'm being natural? Don't think so though. Oh yeah, Rosie learned the basics in school and started with a pillowcase. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Manuela says, past year or last year, I made me some wine spinners, and ever since I don't haven't birds in my garden. They always were making a mess. Oh, wind spinners, yeah. With the wind spinners, they are making a mess, or now they don't. And Rosa says, no, now no teacher and much more fun. That's cool. And yeah, Killian said, I said that isn't how that works when you said you wanted to sew, but no, not learn how to sew. Yeah, exactly. Are the birds scared of the wine spinners? Pinwheels. Pinwheels. Manuela says, no birds ever since I have wine spinners. Oh, cool. So that was what you wanted them for, right? That they don't make that mess anymore because they used to make mess in your garden, I guess. They are like scarecrows, yes. A lot of, yeah. The birds are nice when you can hear them, listen to them from a distance. But when they fly above you and then just splat, that's not so much fun. Rosie says, I would like to have wine chimes, but 136 neighbors would hear it. Oh, yeah. You live like in a big, tall building? I was born in one. I mean, I lived in a tall 30-story building from when I was born until I was 19. And my mom still lives there. And I'm going to visit her again in July. And I'll bring you with me. I mean, I will be vlogging from Norway, from Bergen, and a bit from the east part as well. Big apartment house, yeah. More 136. It's more or less how many. That's the same amount of houses where I live here, but it's not a tall house. It's a lot of buildings here and there. It's maybe 2-3 stories, some places. But my mother's 13 stories and about 90 or 96 apartments, something like that. Woo-hoo-hoo. Love the colors. Really loving it. Well, it has been a really, really lovely and fun live today. Fantastic. I'm so happy that you all joined, and you even made me cry from laughter because it was really, really fun. And I think maybe we should call it, well, call it a day. I have another meeting in 20 minutes. So I guess I will be eating a little bit before that meeting. And then, yeah. But it was fantastic to be here with you. And I hope to see you back soon, both in the vlogs and on the next live. Next live will be on Thursday. I must remember to say that. Thursday at 10 o'clock in the night European time. That is 4 o'clock US Eastern and 3 o'clock in the afternoon US Central. So maybe we'll see each other. But Manuela, you must be sleeping. I know. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. Oh, Lori said, did you see my short? My hair is super purple now. Is it? No, I have to go watch that. Nice evening and nice day for you over there, over the pond. You got still a lot of hours left of this day. You just started. Yeah, it was very, very lovely, Rosie. Absolutely. So thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Killian, as well for stopping by. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye bye.